All right, well, there's a rumor out there, guys, that this thing is live right now. Now, I don't know if it takes a moment or not, but we're trying.
It must, because
a couple things.
I don't see it on Maxwell's phone here, Assistant Maxwell tonight.
All right, so this is the red. This one's red. This is a situation where we can actually stand in front of the camera and say, hey, we're going live now, so I hope you're joining
There it
us.
is.
Is it showing up?
There it is. We are live, JJV style, here in Lake Mills.
And with no headset, we're going to have to really control ourselves.
Yeah. Let us know how the sound sounds there if you're out there. And you have my phone number, which I think it's my family pretty much watching. And Travis Charleston, Duke Scoop himself, is out there.
Duke is there at the wrestling meet. We're doing a simul live. Hopefully the wrestling meet's going well.
Yeah, we got 2 live streams going right now. That's new for Saints TV. We got the wrestling going. So if you're here for wrestling, you click the wrong link, click on the other one. This is JJV basketball.
Oh man, we got a sheet.
We got sheets. We're gonna try to. Max is gonna help us keep track of points here.
Oh my goodness.
Saints win the tip.
All right.
Gavin Squire with the ball. Inside to Gonzo for an easy scoop and score. Man. Alex Gonzalez with his first 2 points of the year. Good start for Gonzo.
It's another sold-out crowd here in Lake Mills.
Full
And
house.
I'm excited about the AI that's involved, just to protect the identity of those who are here scouting. There's a lot of scouts I see in the stands, but
Grady Brum with the rebound.
The AI makes it look like the stands are empty, but there is not a place to sit in this place.
Sounds okay. It's a little quiet, our technical advisor says.
A little quiet.
So we just go to 6 on our output machine here.
We're going to go on our output machine or move our
Winnie with
mics
the shot,
closer.
short, rebounded by Lake Mills. And the foul inside. That's
A little shot to the face there by Gonzo. Not a bad foul early in the game.
I like it. Show them we're here for business.
You got it.
This is Henderson, Austin Henderson at the line, shooting 2. No scoreboard tonight, so we'll try to keep you updated. Excuse me, they counted that bucket, so that was what you call an and one. It is 3-2 Lake Mills, 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Hudson Sparrow. Into Colton. Colton up, a little strong, rebounded by Charleston for Lake Mills.
I like the aggressiveness of Winnie on that one.
Yeah, that's a good shot. We'll take those. There's Lake Mills doing Lake Mills things.
3-point.
With a
That's a Lake
three-pointer
Mills
to
thing.
take a 6-2 lead. Squire off to Sparrow. Winnie at the top of the key is going to set the offense up here. Sparrow tries to get the ball into Winnie. It's picked off by Stensrud, but he travels back over to the Saints. Gonzo with a quick shot, no good. Rebounded by Winia. He's blocked on his putback attempt. And here comes Charleston for the Bulldogs.
I like that play there by the Saints, but that was a good defensive maneuver by the Bulldogs to get that ball back.
Quick shot up, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Squire. Squire looks to push, instead passes it off. Griffey Brum with a good open shot, misses but gets his own rebound.
Sparrow at the top.
Finds the open lane. Up, but no good. Good move by Hudson Sparrow. We'll take that all night long as well. They will go. They will go.
Early in the season, that one's going to go later in the season, but of course, it's a good
Lake
shot
Mills
to take.
leads. Foul on Hudson for the Saints. The second of the quarter for the Saints. Subs are coming in for both teams. We got Hillman coming in for the Saints for Alex Gonzalez.
Just joining us, the Bulldogs are up 6-2 here in the first period, 4:06 remaining. JJV here in Lake Mills.
ball inside to Stensrud.
Oh, there it is. That's the
Rebounded
old-
by Hillman.
They should trademark that shot here in Lake Mills, but that one doesn't go.
Up to Squire, who's immediately fouled. Good job by Gavin. Be strong with it. Force him to call that foul. Be Saints ball. Sparrow to inbound. Stolen away by Lake Mills. He lays it up and in, and it is 8-2 Lake Mills. 3:45 to go in the first quarter.
That fast break was so fast there, Joe, I didn't get the camera switched. 8-2 Bulldogs are up ahead of the Saints here. 3:33 remaining.
Turnover by the Saints. Be Lake Mills ball here again. Good defense by Hillman to try to deny that pass. Passed inside. Griffey Brum with a great play. Almost got the steal, but instead forces it off of the Lake Mills player. Be Saints ball. Mason checks in for Griffin Brum. Mason Beeland on the court. Hudson Sparrow, Colton Winia, Gavin Squire, and Landon Hillman. Errant pass there by the Saints. Turn it over. Lake Mills comes the other way, lays it up and in. 10-2 Bulldogs. And with that, Coach Zipsy says, let's get a timeout and talk about this. Got to make crisper passes if you're the Saints. Have not started well with the passes here. Difference between game speed and practice speed.
And there is a difference. And down 2-10. That's a great time there for a timeout.
So full timeout here, so we got a minute to talk about it. And we'll check our camera work and get a little feedback if you're out there and listening. Let us know how it sounds.
Yeah, they're going to work on our exposure here a little bit. It looks like we're a little washed out, so let's see if we can make a change to fix that.
Check our camera work and get a little feedback if you're out there and listening. We have viewers from Des Moines, Nashville, and Saint Ansgar.
Nashville?
Nashville.
What is
I believe
this,
that's in
Nashville?
Tennessee. We have international viewers, I'm sure, queued up. They just can't get in due to the demand. Clock failed to start, so we're going to get a little bit of a restart. It's a JJV game. We'll just let it go. And they do just that. Sparrow at the top of the key. Off to Squire,
That's
inside to Hillman.
play.
Great
That's
pass,
a great
great
play.
layup. 2 for Baby Hillman, as we like to call him. It is 10-4. Lake Mills with a good jumper there, makes it 12-4 Bulldogs. Lake Mills is going to press. Good practice for the Saints. Try to break that, and they do just that. Good pass by Colton Winia to break it. Squire for 3, and the bank is open on Wednesday nights. Or Thursday nights, excuse me.
Great,
It's getting near the
great
weekend.
shot.
You got to get your money out of the bank, so they're open late tonight. Saints are within 5. Don't look now, but here come the Saints.
Here come the Saints.
12-7 Bulldogs, 2:09 to go in the first quarter.
Like a freight train. I'm going to sit over here closer to you, Joe, so we can hear each other. Max, if you want to sit there, you're welcome to.
Lake Mills with a little height in this freshman group. Got a couple of tall guys.
These are the years, aren't they? That you see a lot of kids grow up fast. Good aggressive.
Missed an over and back there, Zebra. That happens. Must have ruled that someone tipped it. 15 on the drive. Up, no good. Rebounded by Stensrud. He puts it back up, and he's fouled by Winia. That's 2 for Colton in the early going here. 13th foul. That is a shooting foul, so they'll be shooting 2. This is Stensrud at the line.
Good luck to Braley tonight. their dance competition. And
Yeah.
thank you, Winias, for tuning in, spreading the word about tonight's broadcast, which we kind of decided to do last minute.
Nunez checks in for the Saints. That's number 4 on the court. Beelan back to Squire. Squire drives around the Bulldog and is pushed. Foul number 2 on Lake Mills for the quarter. Remember, new rules, if you're just tuning in, new rules this year in high school basketball. There is no 1-and-1. The fouls reset at the quarter, and you shoot 2, automatically you're in the bonus at the 5th foul and beyond of a quarter now.
Just as we don't have a camera on the scoreboard, it's important to note. Right now, Bulldogs show 2 fouls, St. Ansgar 3 for the quarter.
12-7, Bulldogs lead with possession here. Little strong, Hillman with the rebound. Good strong rebound by Hillman. Squire up the court, passes off to Beelan. Back to Squire. Thought about a 3 instead, over to Nunez. Winia drives to the baselines, fouled. Hayden Thompson with the foul. Each team now has 3 fouls. 1 minute to go in the quarter, so unless things get real bad, that shouldn't be a factor.
Yeah, with a minute to go.
A minute to go.
Oh, that's
Winia.
That's good play.
The little floater is good. Colton Winia with his first bucket of the night. And it's 12-9. Bulldogs. St. Ansgar's clawed their way back into this thing. Refs are going to get control of this one. A little too much body here. So they've decided we're going to call a couple, get her cleaned up. That's probably good early in the season.
That's a good thing to do, yes.
Yeah,
I think it's the right thing. St. Ansgar now with 4 fouls here in the first quarter. Next foul is going to be free throws.
You're welcome. I reminded the clock operator, start the clock. Beelan with the rebound.
Oh, I thought you said block. I thought you were helping the referee.
No, they want to get as much basketball in as possible here in Lake Mills, which I understand. 14-9, Lake Mills leads. 23 seconds to go in the quarter here. Saints break the press. Good passing there. Double dribble, and that'll be a turnover on Saints.
16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 14-9 over the Saints. Bulldogs have 3 fouls. Saints have 4.
Just 15 ticks left here in the third quarter.
Oh, great defense.
Play by Hillman with the steal. 3 seconds left. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Lake Mills, and that'll do it here in the first quarter. Great look there to end the quarter. Just wouldn't go. 14-9, Bulldogs lead after 1.
I've grown accustomed to seeing Hillman's dunk on that play, but I think this one just isn't quite there yet. On a 9-foot hoop, that's going down, pretty sure. Hey, let's take a moment here. I want to thank Farmers State Bank and Grain Millers for their generous contributions that allow our Saints students to attend all of our home games absolutely free of charge. Thanks, Farmers State Bank, and thank you, Grain Millers, for making that possible. And I got to tell you, our student section's been dynamite. I mean, maybe it has to do with the fact that the kids can get in free.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Right. Get a few more bodies.
But it's pretty awesome.
I'll give you some stats here quick. Sparrow, we got Gonzalez with 2, Hillman with 2, Gavin Squire with 3, and Winia with 2. So we've spread the scoring out tonight. We've got 4 guys with points to start this game. Good quarter for the Saints.
Great quarter for the Saints. First game of the year. These guys, JJV, 9th grade. We know Lake Mills is a solid basketball, has a solid basketball program.
Basketball powerhouse in North Iowa, I would say, is fair to say about Lake Mills.
You bet. And so we expect them to put a lot of pressure on these guys. We're not surprised by that. And early on in the season, we're going to be flustered by it. We're going to learn from it. But to be down by 5 points at the end of the first quarter is a good spot to start off.
We got Assistant Maxwell monitoring the chat. So if you give a shout out in the chat, you might get a reply here. Rebounded by Squire. Beeland on the left wing. Back to Winia. Turnover Saints. Who we got in the chat down there? We got Zachary Eckwall. We got a couple of Winnias. Jay Sweetsout, Carson Sparrow in the chat. Steve Beeland, I think I know that guy in the chat. Welcome.
Great play there by Lando Hillman. Steal that ball, lay it up. That's a tough play to make for a lot of kids. That fast break to the hoop, uncontested.
Yep. Saints only trail by 3 here. Start of the second quarter, 14-11. Mason
Great
Beeland
job,
with a good
Mason.
defense, knocks it away.
Mason Beeland is a powerhouse out there. Quietly dominates.
I like his aggressiveness. Winnia with a great shot. A little too strong, but Landon gets the rebound. He's blocked on the way up. Thought maybe he got fouled. No
I was a little
call.
surprised to not hear a whistle on that one, the way the whistles have been blowing here the last couple minutes.
Again, Beeland with a takeaway to Winnia. Winnia's fouled on his way to the hoop. Called that one on the floor, so no shooting foul there. Squire to inbound. Nice inbound pass inside to Winnia. He's bottled up, so he brings it back out. Smart decision by Colton. And Squire's fouled as he tries to go around.
A good play on the inbound pass. Lake Mills had that figured out. I think pretty seasoned basketball club. They probably knew what was going on, but I like the play.
Yep, and good job by Colton to recognize that. I got 2 guys on me. There's probably a couple guys open here. Let me kick this thing out. Alex Gonzalez and Hudson Sparrow check in for the Saints. So we got Nunez, Sparrow, Gonzalez, Hillman, and Squire on the court. Hillman gets the inbound pass. A little too strong on the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Lake Mills. Gavin comes flying in to try to deny that pass. Gets a little too much arm, but I tell you what, again, great hustle play, right?
I like
good
it.
effort.
Yeah,
I
liked it. I thought it looked
they
clean
give you
from
5
where
of
we're
those
at.
things, right? You
They
can't
give
take
you
it home
5.
with you.
They gave you 5. Use them.
So Lake Mills the inbound set up their offense. Lake Mills for 3, got it. Hayden Thompson for 3, makes it 17-11. Lake Mills with 5 minutes to go in the first half here. Hillman into Gonzalez, good pass, good shot, just won't go. But it's rebounded by Sparrow.
Great hustle by Sparrow to get there.
Good play there, and he gets a good shot off, just a little too far under the basket. But he plays good defense on the way back. No foul there, good job. Lake Mills shots no good. Rebound, up again, no good. Stensrud, no good. But he gets his own rebound again. Three-pointer, no good. Bank closed. It was open earlier, it is now closed. Squire drives the lane, up and in.
Great shot by Squire, and way to take the situation into his own hands here.
That's 5 for Squire, and it's 17-13. Bulldogs lead, 4 minutes to go. And we've got a timeout on the floor.
Good, this timeout, I want to thank Beeland Ag Risk Services. Thank you, Beeland Ag Risk Services, and whoever may be involved with that organization for sponsoring Saints Athletics and Saints TV to keep this stream free to watch.
A better way to buy crop insurance, period.
It is a better way to buy crop. And if I were buying crop insurance today, you know what call I'd make? I'd call that guy.
Appreciate that. I do. Or I heard that guy appreciates it. But we got a shout out to Maxwell, also known as Himothy, in the chat.
Who?
Himothy is being shouted out.
Timothy with an H?
Yes.
Timothy.
From one Carson Sparrow, shouting out Maxwell. Maxwell's helping with stats tonight. His camera set up. We appreciate him. Since his mom made him come watch his little brother play basketball. And I know Carson would be here too if he wasn't still at home recovering.
Yes, he would. I got a little hint for you on the Carson Sparrow. I think that kid's getting better. There's been a lot of questions. How's he doing? How's he doing? And I apologize. All this talk about Carson, I get really excited, and I got the wrong camera. So there's a travel here on the Lake Mills side, and you didn't get to see that.
That's
probably.
all right. They turned it over. It'd be Saints ball. And I hear he's getting better. That a true rumor. Carson's on the mend.
He's on the mend.
Good.
I don't think it's going to be a real quick recovery for the kid. He hasn't eaten much, but.
Winia, no good. Rebounded by Hillman, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So that puts the Bulldogs at 3 fouls here with 3:30 remaining in the second quarter, also known as the latter half of the first half. And as a reminder, hit 5, and we're shooting free throws regardless of the nature of the foul. Right, Joe?
First free throw's up and good for Hillman. 17-14. Saints keep chipping away here. Hillman's been a beast on the boards tonight. Got a ton of rebounds offensively. Kept the Saints in this one. Hillman's second.
Ooh.
Somehow crawls out. Good looking shot, just would not fall. Hillman has 5.
Great rebound there by Sparrow.
Yeah, Hudson Sparrow with the
rebound.
A lot of pressure. Griffey Brum feeds Colton, who takes it to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Up. No good. Stolen away by Hillman. He misses the layup.
That was a tremendous steal by Hillman.
Great defensive play. Again, the shots will fall. Keep doing it, right? Saints team's played really well tonight. They have impressed me. It's the first we've seen them, obviously, as well. So
great stuff by Gonzalez on that one. Saints are down by 3, 14 for the Saints, 17 for the Bulldogs here with 2:47 remaining in the first half.
Gavin Squire checks back in. Hillman's going to get a breather here.
Love to know how our volume is coming through. I've made some adjustments since we heard that we were quiet. So if anybody's chatting out there, Maxwell's managing that. Max?
Tell Max in the chat how we sound volume-wise, if you would, please. Sparrow gets the loose ball. And the Saints look to cut the lead. Under 3 for the first time since the start of the game here. Gonzalez inside, up, oof, no good, rebounded by Winia, put back in.
Winia.
And the Saints trail by just 1. 2 minutes to go in the first half, 17-16 Lake Mills leads. Good defense by Gavin, knock it away, Colton takes it away, drives in, up and good, and the Saints lead 18-17, 152 to go in the first half in Lake Mills. Great play by Squire and Winia. Gonzalez knocks it away. Good defense there to get a piece of that.
Yeah, I think that was, as far as a foul, it seemed a little marginal to me, but really good play by the Saints to get that ball out of there.
So Lake Mills trails for the first time in the game. Get a shot up, no good, rebounded by Hudson Sparrow. Hudson's gonna push here. Gets it off to Squire. Now Winia. Griffin Brum at the top of the key. Drives around the Bulldog, gets a shot up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Griffin Brum looks to extend the lead for the Saints.
That's 4 fouls for the Bulldogs now with 1:13 remaining in this first half.
So regardless, shooting or not, the next foul will send the Saints to the line for 2 under the new rules. Griffin Brum.
Beautiful shot, Griffin. Originally I thought that was going a little too strong and hit the back of the rim, but he banks it in for a beauty.
Saints lead 19-17. Griffin Brum makes a pair of free throws.
Look at that finesse. Did you see that? First one he strongly banks, and the second one he just lays it in there like a ballerina.
They call lane violation there, Maxwell. Lane violation. So the second free throw does not count.
It didn't count. Oh my goodness.
It was the pretty one, and it does not count.
Well, I'm glad to have at least been able to see that free throw.
Mills ties it. 1 minute remaining, 19-19. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Griffin Brum over to Winia. Winia into Brum, great pass, a little too strong on the shot, but a good play there by the Saints. Lake Mills with the rebound. Lake Mills drives a little too far into the basket, and Hillman with the rebound.
That was Winia. That was all Winia with his hand on that one that knocked that thing out of there. Great job,
Good
Colton.
defense. 24 seconds remain in the first quarter. Winia with the floater is good.
Nice touch, Colton Winia.
That's 8 for Winia, if my math is correct. Lake Mills up and in.
Credit Lake Mills for that play.
5, 3, 2, 1. Shot is up. Oh, no good. Would have counted. Good look by Gavin Squire there to end. So we reached the half. Saints 21, Bulldogs 21. Great half by the JJV Saints to start this one.
Saints are down by 5 at the end of the first quarter. So if we talk about winning each quarter, and Carson and I spent some time talking about this one here just yesterday. If you just take a look, break this thing down. Don't look at the full game, right? But quarter by quarter, Saints were down 5 at the end of one. They're up 5 here at the second quarter. So they're 1-on-1 in the quarters. If they can somehow find a way to win these next 2, that's gold.
There you go. There you go. That's what it's all about. Some quick stats before we get to our sponsors. Alex Gonzalez with 2. Landon Hillman with 5. Gavin Squire with 5. Winia has 8. And Griffin Brum with 1 here at the break. Saints and Bulldogs tied at 21.
And with that, we're going to take a moment to thank Bet Roofing, B-E-T, Bet Roofing, for their sponsorship here at Saints TV to keep this Saints TV stream alive and free for all to see. We're excited to be able to stream JJV basketball from Lake Mills tonight. Thank you, BET Roofing, for sponsoring. Also, special thanks to Box K Beef for your sponsorship of Saints TV. Couldn't do it without you. And my main man, Brian Putney. We've had a lot of conversations with Brian Putney through this. He just loves Saints athletics, loves being a sponsor, and we really appreciate Farm Bureau Financial Services and Brian Putney for your sponsorship and making Saints TV free to watch for anyone.
If you're tuning in looking for the wrestling meet, it is being streamed on this same channel. You just got to go back and click a different link. But if you're interested in wrestling, checking that out, or if you're here for the JJV game and you think, well, when this is over, I'll switch over and watch some wrestling, that'd be a great idea. We'd love to have your support over there. As well, Keith Levan and Al Witt on the call of the Saint Ansgar home meet for wrestling tonight.
You got it. Duke Scoops over there helping out too. I'm actually just got a text here from Duke. Says that Keith and Al are doing an amazing job. I kind of got them set up, Joe, and had to split out of there pretty quick to get to this game. I just love working with people who have an understanding and I'll say a lack of panic, if you want to call it that. Al and Keith were just like, yeah, we got this, man, we got it. And it sounds like they're doing a bang-up job. So thanks, Keith, thanks, Al, for doing that for us tonight.
It takes a village, right? We'll take as many hands as we can get to do this kind of stuff. We'd love to be able to stream multiple events every night. You know, we just need bodies and people willing to help us out. So if you're out there and want to help, let us know.
There's a place for you, absolutely. And you we've been talking a little bit about the value of 1,000 subscribers. YouTube gives us some additional tools that we can use, such as streaming from a cellular device and things like that. But we're getting awful close. We're well over 800. And I think even just in the last 4 weeks, we've picked up nearly 200 subscribers. So those of you who are watching, listening, however, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We certainly don't inundate anybody with messages. We don't sell the list. We don't, whatever things can happen out there. We're just here to serve. And where you're enjoying, please consider subscribing, because hitting that 1,000 mark does give us some tools to stream more events and bring this to more parents, family members, grandparents, whomever who can't make it to these games. We just want to see them. With that, Canine Cabin Pet Services of Stacyville, thank you for your sponsorship. Farmer State Bank, who Duke Scoop has volunteered a lot of his time Not that he's taking it away from the bank. He's kind of putting in a lot of overtime here and there to make it work. But not only has Farmer State Bank given to let the kids get to these games for free, they've also sponsored Saints TV financially and allowed us the use of their very own Duke Scoop to help us get these things off the ground. So thank you, Farmer State Bank, for your support. Focus Insurance team in Saint Ansgar too, just a tremendous group of individuals over there who love what we're doing, love being a part of it, and we love working with you guys. So thank you, Focus Insurance team, for being a part of the sponsorship. Orders, Repair, and Implement in Stacyville. That's been a business that's been there for a long time. They reached out to me early and said, how do we support this? We love what's going on there. This came from baseball season even when we were just kind of getting it off the ground.
Trying it out, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And they were all about it. Man, I just want to see this succeed. We love what's happening. So
yeah, and we're only halfway through our advertisers list. We're at halftime, so that's great. But look at that great list of businesses already. Local businesses in our area that support Saints athletics. If you can support them, please go out and do that.
You got it. You got it. And we don't have the chance to put the Give Butter link on this just because we're streaming a little bit differently, in a little bit more mobile fashion today. But we have partnered with Give Butter. So those individuals out there who say, you know what, I'm watching from home and I want to participate. I want to help get this thing out free and make it available to my relatives. The address is givebutter.com/saintsfan. givebutter.com/saintsfan if you'd like to contribute to keeping this stream free for those who cannot cheer from the stands.
We've got Squire, Gonzalez, Brum, Sparrow, and Winia on the court to start for the Saints here. Saints start with the ball. Tie game, 21-all. Winia with the drive. A little strong on the shot, rebounded by Lake Mills, but they immediately throw it out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Saints.
At first glance, I thought that was off of Winia there, but clearly it was not.
The guy he was passing to took off about the time he let go of the ball. I think we saw that happen in the varsity game as well the other night.
Deja
vu,
not your average Joe.
You see that guy in the corner of your eye, and then like a flash, he's gone. Sparrow drives in, lays it up. Oh, no good. Gonzalez with the rebound. No good, but he gets his own rebound again. Kicks it out to Brum. Brum drives, passes off to Gonzalez, but it's off his leg and out of bounds. Turnover Saints. Good pass there. I like the look. Just a little too hot to handle for Alex.
It's easy to recognize these early season woes where these shots will go later in the season. That just
keep getting the good looks. The shots will fall.
Yes, they will.
Lake Mills misses a three off a Squire out of bounds, so it'll be Lake Mills' ball.
And Squire was expecting to be contested on that one.
I think you're right. He was waiting to get bumped and didn't. Winnie has done a great job on Stensrud inside and denying those kind of shots, making them hard shots. Alters that one, but it's rebounded by 8. Let's just go with Corbin because I can't say his last name. Number 25, Corbin, gets the rebound, and he's fouled on the shot. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play here for Lake Mills. Misses it, but it's off of the Saints and to Lake Mills. Couldn't control the rebound there. Max, how do you say number 25's last name? Abley. Let's go with it. Let's go with Abele. Stensrud on the shot. Again, pretty good defense by Winia. No good. Rebounded by Griffin Brum. Saints has done a good job moving the ball here, running the offense, finding some openings.
He's thinking about a three here. I've seen him contemplate a few times.
Steady drives and dishes. Gonzalez with a shot, no good, but he gets his own rebound. And the second one's up and in.
Gonzalez is doing a good job of grabbing his own rebounds tonight.
That's 4 for Gonzo, and it is 23-23. 5 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Gavin's acquired with great vision there. Goes for a steal.
Lake Mills doing Lake Mills things for 3. And it's 26-23. 5 minutes remain in the third quarter. 26-23, Lake Mills. Winia with the drive and the hoop.
You know, play like that really keeps the defense honest. You know, you can't put all your players on the outside defending that when Winnie is coming through the middle.
You got it. Winia with 10 on the night. Shot clock is off here for the JJV game. Gonzalez, good defense in the lane. Little 18-footer from Lake Mills goes for Austin Henderson. It's 28-25 Lake Mills, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Squire drives into the lane, gets a shot up, no good. I think that was partially blocked. Rebounded by Lake Mills. This is Thompson. Off to Henderson, who shoots from the free throw line, no good. Saved back into Gavin, and Hudson Sparrow brings the ball up the court. Season opening, hits the lane hard, and lays it up and in.
Great play by Hudson Sparrow on that one.
Sparrow with his first bucket of the night. Just when the Saints needed it, 28-27, Lake Mills leads. Lake Mills for three, no good, rebounded underneath by the Bulldogs. Another three, no good, rebounded by Griffin Brum. Griffin Brum off to Gonzalez, whose shot is blocked, but tipped back to Sparrow. Gonzalez shoots from the free throw line, no good. Good effort by Winia, but unable to control the rebound. It goes to Lake Mills.
Pretty good play by Lake Mills number 2 there.
Austin Henderson drives the lane up and in, and good. 30-27 Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Hudson Sparrow drives again, just a little strong, rebounded by Lake Mills.
Honestly, both sides of the ball look pretty gassed right now.
Yeah. Lake Mills has not used a lot of substitutions. They got a whole bench full of guys over there. The guys on the court look tired. 32-27, Lake Mills. Errant pass inside, but it bounces off of a Bulldog and out of bounds to the Saints. And here comes
there they are,
the
substitutions you're talking
substitutions they noticed as well. They had some guys out of gas. The Saints send Beeland and Hillman in as well, and Gonzalez and Sparrow come out. Hillman back to Winia, into Beeland.
Great play, boys.
For an easy bucket because of a great pass. Two good passes set that up. And you need both of them. That's what the Saints need to do to get back in this thing. They're now down 3, 32-29. Beeland with his first bucket of the night.
Early in the season, an easy bucket isn't necessarily an easy bucket either.
True.
So Mason Beeland, great job on that one. He's kind of a quiet force down there. He did a great job on that.
Good defense by the Saints inside. But Lake Mills gets the rebound. Just too strong for Stenger. That's a big foul on a JJV court. He's a good player. Shows it there. Gets the hoop and the foul. Lake Mills extends their lead to 5, 34-29.
Familiar setup on the camera too.
And the free throw's good to make it 35-29. Minute 42 to go in the third. Mason Beeland inside. He's fouled. Great pass by Gavin. Good vision there. Sees him open, gets him the ball, and Mason does the right thing. Don't put the ball on the floor. Just pick it up and go get a shot off and get fouled.
Smart
Beeland
play
with his
by
first
Beeland.
trip to the line. First one's up and rattles out. Second one's up, and it is good. Beeland with 3 on the night. Winnie is leading scorer with 10 for the Saints. Offensive rebound for Lake Mills, and he's fouled on the shot by Winnie. Shooting 2. It'll be Newt Rogney for the Bulldogs. I think if my last name was Rogney, I'd name my kid Newt also. I like it. Like
It flows
Newt
nice.
Rogney, Newt Rogney. Huh? Maybe it's Rogney. I don't know. We're going with
But
Newt
you're sure
Rogney.
about Newt, right?
Yeah,
Sure about
I'm
Newt.
sure about Newt. No shot there. Lane violation on Lake Mills.
If you're just
30.
joining us here, we got It's Camel Genius with Not Your Average Joe, broadcasting JJV from Lake Mills, Iowa.
Bulldogs try to press. Colton Winnie says, well, no part of that. I'm just taking it to the rack. Hillman with the rebound. The shot goes, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play. Hillman was 7 on the night. Chance to make it 8 here and get the Saints within 2. 35-32 Lake Mills. 1 minute, 19 seconds left in the third. Free throws up.
Beautiful
and
shot.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Mr. Hillman. He has 8 on the night. Saints trail by 2.
I'm going to see a lot of basketball, and he's going to see a whole lot more.
Sure has. Saints have been unable to get a rebound on the offensive end here. And that's killed them with second chance points for Mr. Stensrud. 37-33 Bulldogs. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Squire gets the ball stolen away. Lake Mills fast break the other way. And lays it up and in. 39-33. Lake Mills with their biggest lead of the night.
Some of these JJV boys can learn something from that last play. You know, when you're in a fast break like that, it's okay to put the brakes on.
Right.
Take a look. I mean, the guys are flying right past you. You got an easy shot, or maybe someone to throw the ball to.
Brum blocked by Stensrud underneath. Good move by Griffin to get underneath there and get open. But Stensrud's a long fella. And Lake Mills comes down and does Lake Mills things and buries a 3. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. 42-33 Lake Mills leads. 1 second left, and that'll do it. Here in the third quarter, Bulldogs 42, Saints 33.
And if we're talking about who's winning the quarters, the Bulldogs win that one by 9 points. So the Saints got some ground to catch up on.
They've won those last 2 minutes by 9 points, I believe, right? or 6 anyway. I think it was 3 most of the quarter.
Yeah, it really was.
And
It
they
really
kind of
was.
pulled away there with about 17 offensive rebounds and 43 second chance points by Mr. Stensrud.
Yeah, giving those guys
Those are
second
official
chance
stats.
points, that's, you know, a disciplined team like Lake Mills, that's a tough thing to do. So let's take a moment and we're going to thank Colbert Realtors. Thank you, Colbert Realtors, for supporting Saints TV. We couldn't do it without you. L.R. Falk Construction. I know these guys, the trucks all over the place. Don't be fooled. You're probably not going to have them build a house for you with the name construction. But there's a pretty good chance you drove on some L.R. Falk line sometime today, if you're in the North Iowa area. Milkhouse Candle Company, thank you for your generous contributions to Saints TV to keep it alive, as well as American Soy Organics soy wax for candle making. We're about to
Beeland,
start.
Hillman, Nunez, Winia, and Squire will be your 5 for the Saints to start the fourth. 7-minute quarters here in JJV. Saints need a stop and a bucket here.
Oh yeah.
Playing a little zone defense. Good help there, but that's what happens with the help, right? Is you leave a guy open on the other side.
You got it.
Lake Mills does a good job of finding him. It's the shot up. It's no good, but he's fouled by Beeland. while he shoots these, I'll give you some total updates. Alex Gonzalez with 4. Hillman has 8. Gavin Squire with 5. Winia with 10. Beeland with 3. Brum with 1. And Sparrow with 2.
They really are spreading it out, aren't they?
What's that?
They really are spreading it out.
They really have. We got 7 guys with points tonight for the Saints. Lane violation, so it'd be Saints ball.
It's another one of those things they'll get cleaned up.
Yeah.
You don't see all that. How many times have we seen that? 3 times now tonight?
Saw it once in the varsity game on Tuesday as well, which I didn't know you could get a lane violation by not stepping in the lane. I learned something.
Tell me that again?
You can't step out of your little area either. So I thought if you got in the lane, that was a violation. You also can't step sideways into the guys next to you.
Oh, really?
That's what happened
I didn't
to
know
us
that either.
on Tuesday night in the varsity game. I had to go back and watch it via Saints TV to say what happened there, because I know he wasn't in the lane. Jump ball is the call. Bulldogs lead by 11. It'll be Saints ball.
Red ball here on the jump ball.
A little confusion on the jump of who had what there. Nunez. Back to Squire. Looking to find Hillman inside, but he's covered up. As pass is picked off, thrown ahead to Lake Mills. They pull it back out smartly. Winia with the rebound on the missed 3. Pass is knocked out of bounds by Lake Mills. It'll stay with the Saints. Squire sets up the offense from the top of the key.
Defensively, Lake Mills is doing a good job here.
Yeah, this lineup has played really well defensively for Lake Mills.
I like seeing the Saints take a 3-point shot there.
Squire with the shot, doesn't go, knocked out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Lake Mills 44, Saint Ansgar 33, 5 minutes to go in this one. Another 3 from Lake Mills. This one won't go. I'll tell you what, a lot of times in these freshman games, there's a lot of timid play, right? And there has not been tonight.
There really is not.
In fact, if anything, we might be too aggressive. I like that. We'll take it.
You know, this time of the year, that's, I think, a very good sign. You said earlier, you can't take those fouls with you. And I'm a firm believer that if you're not fouling, you could be playing harder.
Yep. Yeah, we got to be smart with it, but yeah, 0 is probably not the right answer either, right? You're not pushing it far enough, and that's exactly why, right? Instead of an easy layup, now they make 1 of 2 free throws.
You got it.
That's a pretty good trade for a foul. Winia gets the entry pass and is fouled. 45-33, Lake Mills leads. Just under 5 minutes to go. Nunez to Squire. Squire feeds Hillman inside. Up just a little too strong, just wouldn't go. Rebounded by Beeland after it's kicked around, and the Saints will retain possession. Man, those drives inside, they look really good. They just won't fall. Keep shooting, young man. Keep shooting. Good move there again.
Yeah,
strong
great job
off the side.
Way to be aggressive on that one, Colton Winia. You get 4 hands in your face. It's tough to make that shot.
And that young man has 3 of those now, I believe, or maybe 4.
Well, that was a pretty
Lake
shot.
Mills shoots a lot of 3-pointers. That's what they do here in Lake Mills at all age levels, is hit those 3s. Makes them very dangerous. Hillman with the putback is good.
Speaking of dangerous, great job with Hillman on that one to stay with it and sneak that thing over the rim in for 2 points.
I believe that ends a 6-minute drought of scoring for the Saints.
Hillman with a steal on that one.
Squire to Winia. Saints down 13 here with 3.5 minutes to go in the game.
I got to hand it to Lake Mills defense. They're not letting anything go in easy.
Hillman fouled twice, not called. So it goes the other way. No good, rebounded by Nunez. Jump ball called. It'll be Lake Mills ball. Beelan, Nunez. And somebody else have to come off, right?
2, 3,
No,
4,
okay,
5.
so we got Sparrow and Brum come in. We got Hillman, Sparrow, Brum, Squire, and Winia on the floor for the Saints. 3 minutes to go, 48-53, Bulldogs lead. Good job poked away by Brum. Passed ahead to Winia. Sparrow finds Hillman, he lays it up and in. Good feed by Sparrow there.
Score is Saints 37, Bulldogs 48 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds here remaining in the game.
Hillman with 12 on the night.
Is that right? 12, huh?
He's got 12 tonight. Winia has 10. My statistician's checking my numbers here. He says I'm correct. Always good to have verification. Trust but verify. Saints doing a good job passing it around here. Winia in the lane. Shots up. Strong and off the hoop. Rebounded by Lake Mills. Lake Mills leads by 11, 2 minutes to go in the game. It's 48-37. Lake Mills for three, strong. Landon was fouled on the rebound attempt. It'll be Saints ball. Hillman had an obvious easy rebound there and he gets hammered from behind.
Yes, he
Have
did.
to call that one. And it'll be Saints ball. Sparrow. Back to Winia. Squire. Sparrow has the ball stolen away. Lake Mills for three.
They're not
No
afraid
good.
to take those 3-point shots either.
Nope, they are not. Good pass ahead. Colton was there, but it's knocked out of bounds. They'll stay with the Saints. Lake Mills makes mass substitutions here for the last minute and 11 seconds. With an 11-point lead. 48-37 Bulldogs. Winia. Off of Squire's hands and out of bounds, it'll go to Lake Mills. Minute 9 left, 48-37 Bulldogs. This one's not going to go the way the Saints wanted it to on the scoreboard, but I tell you what, they played a fantastic basketball game. I'm super impressed with what we've seen from the Saints tonight. Lake Mills comes in and banks in another three. And it's 51-37. Squire says, I can do that.
Gavin wants
But
to
it's
answer
a
with one
pass
of
to
his
Hillman,
own.
who gets the shot up, tries to get his own rebound, but causes a foul there underneath. He fouls. And it'll be Lake Mills ball. 43 seconds to go. Saints trail by 14. Like, as I was saying, hasn't been their night in terms of on the scoreboard in the final, but I thought they played really well. Played really good defense. here early in the season. They'll clean up some of those easy missed opportunities. They'll take a look at those, fix those. Those will fall, and the Saints will have a good team here really quickly. Hillman, a little strong.
You say it has been
Rebounded
Saints.
by the Saints. Back to Hillman. Up and in, and he's fouled on the way there. Hillman with his 14th point of the night.
Yeah, you talk about not being the Saints' night necessarily, but I got to say, with the history of Lake Mills basketball program, I would say anybody coming into Lake Mills to play is probably not going to have their nights. I'm with you. I think the Saints are doing a great job in spite of the score. They're down by 12 right now. Pretty good season opener for the Saints. There's a lot to be excited about.
Against a really quality Lake Mills team.
You got it.
Hillman's free throw's no good. Rebounded by Lake Mills. 15 seconds left in this game. Good defense by the Saints. Little too aggressive there from Griffin. Brum. The Saints' 5th foul. 4th foul, excuse me. 4th foul. The scoreboard is updated, so they will not be shooting. 5 seconds to go in the game. Lake Mills 51, Saints 39. Shots up, no good. Out of bounds to Saint Ansgar with 2.2 seconds left on the clock.
Now this will be interesting. Do we have a play here to put in the basket, or do we just bring it in and let this game be done? You know what the boys want to do.
We know what the boys want
They
to do.
want to Hail Mary this thing. Hail Mary alley-oop. They're just going to bring it.
GB gets a dribble in, gets a shot up, no good. And that'll do it in here in Lake Mills, where Saint Ansgar drops one to the Bulldogs, 51-39. Good game from the Saints tonight to start the season. They come up just a little short. They had 7 guys with points tonight, played really good defense, limited the turnovers, played pretty well overall for game number 1 of the season against a really good Lake Mills squad.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think if you think about the number of three-pointers that Lake Mills made versus even the three-pointers that we even attempted to make. You know, that's really kind of the difference in the game. But
we made 1 three-pointer and they made 5 or 6,
yeah,
7? I don't know. Yeah,
they made more than we attempted for sure by a long shot. But
let me give you some stats here quick. Alex Gonzalez finishes tonight with 4 points. Landon Hillman with 14, Gavin Squire with 5. Colton Winia has 10, Mason Beeland with 3, Griffin Brum with 1, and Hudson Sparrow with 2. That's how we get to our 39 for the Saints.
And we're gonna, before we sign off, we want to thank Prairie Lakes Church, Saint Ansgar State Bank, Saint Ansgar Chiropractic, Wold Rim and Wheel, North Iowa Area Community College, and K2 Agronomy founder John Koster for all your support to help us keep this stream alive, bringing the stream, bringing the game to those who are unable to cheer from the stands.
We had people from Tennessee, we had a mom in Des Moines who couldn't be here tonight because of other kids' activities, watching. That's cool. That's what this is all about. Can't get here, here's a way to be here and see it, and we hope to continue to keep bringing you games at all levels. This has been a lot of fun. And this was a test tonight to see could we pull this off with 10 minutes of setup and a couple of guys who just want to talk into the microphone. Yeah, it turns out we can.
It turns out we can. I wasn't sure how people were going to perceive us sitting here just talking to ourselves. We don't have headsets on tonight, so it's like, what are those guys doing? You know what? Apparently we do it too frequently, and no one seemed to even mind.
Exactly.
So.
Maybe it says something that we're up here talking to ourselves and nobody noticed.
Nobody even noticed. Hey, thanks Max Beelan for helping out. Thanks for all who tuned in. Feel free. I'm sure the wrestling meet's still going. It was just a little bit of a unplanned referee, I think, didn't show up, so they're taking 2 mats as I was leaving the building. I'll be interested. That may go late
maybe
tonight.
Maybe some illness.
Sure. I'm really, yeah.
It caused the referee not to be able to come tonight, is my understanding. So
in either case, feel free to, when we're done with this one, as we sign off, to check in the wrestling meet that's going on in Saint Ansgar right now, hosted by your very own Al Witt and Keith Levin.